2 minutes late, so that's basically early for us. We're back on a Wednesday, weekly Waffle Wednesday. That might be a thing, actually. Hass, obviously, my broski. You got some good news, some stuff to talk about, some dubs, some pickups, and yeah, man, you got the intel from the Offspring events. I don't know if you could talk about it because you're a part of the cult now. Do you know what I mean? But
it's like that now, yeah.
What's happening, bro? How's everything, man?
Yeah, it's good, bro. It's good, man. Obviously we weren't on air yesterday, and it feels like an age, you know, when you just take an extra day off. It feels like we've been away forever.
Yeah.
But it's been like a day over a week, and I feel like so much has happened, like in that space, like news, shoes, everything, bro. It's just it's crazy. But obviously we're gonna get into it tonight. But how about you? What you been saying?
Good, man. Just kind of, well, no content out this week, really, apart from yesterday. Just wanted to focus on the tech channel. Broskis, please follow that up. Links down below. I've renamed it. I've rebranded myself, the Tech Waffler. I think that's a good ring to it. But yeah, man, sneaker content, bro, with everything being announced. I just wanted to chill out, bro, with sneakers, because there's so many that you want. And obviously we are going to touch on it, but it's like, it can get overwhelming, bro. It's like, I want this, I want that. I missed out on this, can't get this. I got to save for that. And it's like, do you know what? Sometimes you got to take a step back, man. But it's exciting, though. As an Air Max fan, especially, we haven't really heard much about Air Max Day releases, stuff like that. The brick by bricks right around the corner, which we are going to touch on. But before all of that, bro, you know what? Let's start off with what we've been wearing, man. What was you wearing today or even yesterday if you didn't step out today, bro?
Today was a non-step out day. It's just work, so it was just a pair of Crocs, to be honest, at work. But yesterday, we had the Nigels. I thought I'd start the week right.
Nice.
Yeah. So we've got the driveway grey RM4s. I did in fact take pictures of these on my Instagram as well. You can go and check it out there. So yeah, as you can see, we have given these a little bit of a lace swap, just to give it a bit more of that sort of New York bike scene sort of color, with the blue hits, black, red, almost like a rare air kind of vibe going on with the red, black, and blue as well. So I thought it just gave it a nice little aesthetic, nice little pop as well. And yeah, man, just, you know what? I mean, it's such a clean pair of shoes. Like, it's so clean. Like, it's so sleek. It's easy to wear. It's comfortable. It's just yeah, not unfortunately, but you know, with the hype of the green ones and everything else, I think these were sort of a bit overlooked, and I feel like they're a bit of a sleeper, to be honest. They're great shoes, and if I'm being totally honest with you, I actually prefer these over the green ones. Like, you can pretty much wear these with anything. So yeah, these are what I had on feet yesterday. Absolutely loved them. Love the lace swap as well. And yeah, that's about it, really.
Nice, bro. Nice. Yeah, I agree, man. I think I wanted the green more initially, but even like comparing the two, I know the green's the first one. It's obviously going to mean more, but the gray, bro, just goes with a lot more outfits and stuff like that. Just shout out to the chat. Everyone's in here. Jamie, Killswitch, obviously, as always. Kane, big up, bro. Welcome. What did I have on today? I didn't step out today. I had a lot of work to get through, a lot of videos and stuff like that. But yesterday, I wore the Vomero 5s, wore them to the gym. Bro, it's so comfy, man. Thing is, with the sizing, bro, I kind of wish I went half a size down because they're so wide foot friendly. I've got a lot more room, man. You know what I mean? But
being narrow
great
as
shoe,
well.
Great shoe.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Now, because we're narrow footage, you do feel it.
Which ones did you have?
I got a silver, excuse me, a silver and like navy orange. I'll try to get it up on the screen, but it's a weird colorway, man. Because on the box it's like MS is called. I don't know why.
I think I know which one. Is it like the Japan sort of version? I know I've got designed by Japan, but I know the colorway you're talking about is really sort of earthy, right?
Yeah, it's a weird one. It's more metallic, you know.
Oh, really? Okay.
These ones.
Oh, okay. I see. Do you know what? I'm getting Gundam vibes from that, you know.
Do you know what? That's a shout. You know, the metallic, the sort of
Yeah,
orange and stuff like that. Yeah.
that looks quite sick actually.
Yeah, you know what? There was on sale for like £80 in Offspring like last year, and I was like, do you know what, bro? I can't really lose. I'll just get them for the
Yeah,
gym,
can't knock that.
stuff like that.
£80.
Yeah, so
Broski's getting dubs out there, left, right, and centre. Everyone,
bro,
£80. Yeah.
this week especially, bro. And do you know what? Kill Switch, I'm gonna have to invoice you, man. This geezer sent me a good deal on the A6 New Yorks, which we are going to talk about.
Yes, he showed me. He showed me. Like A6 is Kill Switch is an undercover agent. I'm sure he's an undercover agent, man.
He set me up, bro. I was like, yes, I've actually been all right this week. Not really bought any pairs that I'm not mad at getting and stuff like that. But he sent me a DM. I was on the treadmill, bro. Had to just slow down the treadmill. I was like, oh, you gotta buy it, innit? When you see like a good price like that, it's a no-brainer, man. But look, we might as well talk about him. Latest pickups, bro. You got some great news.
This guy,
and I'm buzzing.
I'm telling you, if he was a salesman,
he could sell sand to to the desert people.
Yeah. So what is the great news? I don't know. Tell me.
You tell me, bro, because I'm buzzing for you, but I'm like, this.
Oh, man.
This
I think there's a bit of a delay.
Yeah, I think there is a bit. Hopefully we can sync up. Do you know what? Come back out, bro, and then come back in again. See if that makes a difference. If you can hear me. Kill Switch. Hass's internet's back to being Turkish again, boys and girls.
Right. It's not.
You back, Hass?
It's not my end, bro. I just paid my bills this week, bro. I'm back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
Right.
Yeah. I think there is still some sort of delay.
Still.
Yeah.
I can on the thing it says we're all.
You might need to.
Go on, bro. Let me. No, I'm back. I'm back. 1 second. Right, we good?
We're good.
We're good. Okay, we're good. Nice. Right, latest
pickups,
bro.
Here we go.
Let's review.
So latest pickups is no latest pickups. I've got no latest pickups this week. But before we get to the big news, I just want to say I have got a project pickup, which I'm going to show you guys now. Now I can't actually remember the name of these, right? But they are Spiridons, right? With a chat can help me out as well if they know the actual name of these. But I saw these and I thought, you know, I'm going to do a little project, and it's these ones here. So these are flags of the world or whatever it is, but it's a Spiridon. It was, I'm not sure if it was some sort of collaboration. I've not really seen these ones before, but they really caught my eye. And I think what happened was I placed like a £25 bid, and I won the bid. So they sent these to me. So what I'm going to do with these, there is obviously like yellowing on the soles and stuff, but I'm going to repaint the soles, give this a good scrub, a good clean, and see how it comes out, because I think these are a unique looking pair, and it'll be good for me to get my teeth into something like a little project or something. So the insoles are going to change as well, obviously. They are a bit worn out, but the soles inside will change. And yeah, just give it a bit of a clean up and see how it scrubs up, and hopefully by next week we'll have the result.
Bro, what happened there, bro?
Sort of mesh on the top here for breathability, and obviously you've got the colors of the world, the flags of the world, should I say, and then you got like this sort of iridescent swoosh. It looks quite nice. And look there, bro. We've got the Turkey flag there as well. We've got quite a few of them.
Turkey, yeah.
We've got Turkey there. You know what I mean? So yeah. Shout out to everyone from any country, man. Every country going. Yeah, these are interesting. If you know the name of these, please let me know. Kill Switch saying Spiridon World flags. Looks like the pattern there. Yeah. I just thought it was interesting, bro. I don't even know I won the bid, but Yeah, there we go. So these are the project pickups for this week.
Pretty
And
cool, man.
yeah, there was something called Brick by Brick as well. And I landed those as well. And I'm sure some of you
What are they? Are they new
um
or
I think they're like bricks or something, bro. I don't know,
from New York?
Yeah, must be. But look, absolutely gassed, man. Honestly, on the way to Offspring yesterday, uh I was on the bus, which I can't even remember. I was so gassed, but I was on a bus or a tube. Thought, let me check my emails, and all I see, when you see the email, all you see is that W, like the win on there. And it was like I saw a win. I was like, on what? I'm like, okay, brick by brick. Okay, I was so happy, man, because as you all know, there's been a lot of controversy around the shoes, but there's been a lot of hype and a lot of advertising, and it's just been buzzing. But a lot of people been a bit worried because there's been pairs which supposedly have been backdoored quite a lot as well. There's been train heists, there's been all sorts going on. And all this on top of the shoes itself being very limited as well. So that's the reason I was really gassed yesterday. A, because I wanted them, and B, I thought I couldn't acquire them, or I might not be able to acquire them because they were so limited. So happy I got those. Hopefully I'll be picking up this week at some point. Obviously it'd be great to pick it up on release day, but really gassed and excited, and shout out to Offspring for the W, man. They came through, and I'm always, appreciative of every pickup that I managed to get a W on. So yeah, really gassed about it. Hopefully by next week, Tuesday, we'll get some images. Oh, well, we'll have it in hand next Tuesday, so we can have a good look and stuff. But yeah, all I'm going to say is good luck to everyone on trying to get the W this week on Friday. Just make sure you enter all the raffles. There's so many raffles that have come out just today as well. Foot Patrol and BSTN. You've got sneakers to come on Friday as well. Just make sure you go for everything, and if you happen to hit on one, then happy days. But yeah, man, I mean, bro, have you put in for any raffles or anything?
Bro, this just cements my Offspring shadow ban, blacklist or whatever, bro. Because you know what? I saw your message on WhatsApp. I was like, sick, yeah. Like I was gassed, bro. And then I was like, let me just check. I wasn't even thinking nothing. I was like, let me just check the email. My email. I was like, yep, nothing. Then I went back on Instagram for some reason. I saw like 3 people. I think even Prozac WhatsApped me as well in our Tripled Up Pod group. I was like, when the Hate Arthur hand comes out, I was like, oh, and I saw like another 3 people post up, bro, or 2-3 people on Instagram post it up. I was like, you mother, do you know what I mean? I was like, nah, do you know what? It's Ramadan. I'm all right. I'm cool. But
I was calm, bro. I don't even post up on Instagram, to be fair. I just thought, let me just get them in hand, then I'll post up. I was just calm, you know what I mean? So I was just blessed to actually know that I've got them in the bag. So
no, big win, man. Big win.
I didn't want to sort of gas it up anymore, but yeah, hopefully this week in hand. But yeah, sorry, you were saying.
Nah, man, it's a big win, bro. Because, like you said, the drama surrounding this pair, bro, with the train heist allegedly flipping some Fast and Furious missions going on. Then you had all the back doors, bro. When those videos surfaced, I was like, I'm not even thinking about them shoes anymore. Do you know what I mean? Because with all that stuff going around, it's like, yeah, you're not really expecting anything. But like you said, bro, again, the raffles, you can't win if you don't try. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things. Great shoe though, bro. A lot of people are talking about sneaker of the year already. It's a bit like in the moment.
Premature, I think, yeah.
Yeah, it's defo, I think anyway, going to be in the top 10. If the RMs are in people's top 10, I think these will as well. But yeah, bro. So what is any other pickups or?
Literally, there might be a pickup live on show today.
Hey, nice.
There might be a pickup.
Oh, Haas, bro. It's definitely you, bro. It's definitely your internet.
If you know in the chat what I'm talking about, o'clock.
Haas, it's your internet, bro. Trust me.
Are you serious?
Because even when you was talking about your Spiridons, you logged out and then logged back in. It was weird.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. But even the internet's getting a bit gassed. But yeah, kill switch. You're wrong, bro. It's not 11. It's in fact 10 o'clock, bro.
What was it? Sorry, I think you cut out. What was it? The Goku Crocs?
No, not the Goku
Oh,
Crocs.
I'm confused.
So it's the Brooks and Jeff Staple collaboration. I think
Oh,
it's
okay, yeah.
I can't remember what it's GT something, but yeah, I
Yeah.
might be picking up those live today. So as soon as 10 o'clock hits, I think I'm just gonna quickly. If you see me like this, it's gonna just be me desperately trying to get all my.
Sweating, shaking, like,
Yeah,
I
bro.
mean,
That's what it's
yeah,
gonna be. So
they're
let's
clean
hope.
though. I like that sort of what would you call it? Like not pink. It's kind of like a infrared kind of vibe, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit like infrared kind of vibes. Got really deep hits of red. It's just quite vibrant, to be honest. But it looks nice. You can tell it's a Jeff Staple design. So
Yeah.
okay, yeah. If it's 11, then yeah, it might not be live on show. I've actually got the drop. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. So I've
Listen,
actually got it
Shay.
on the drop date.
Shay's saying, bro, you trading your brick by bricks for your internet. But
Yeah, he's right. He's right. It is 11, but I saw somewhere else that it was 10. But there we go.
10-8. Nah, we're winning 2-1, bro. I got it up here. But yeah, man. I think that's cool, man. That's a cool pair, bro. Because I see we are going to talk about, don't want to spoil it just yet, but the guy that leaked or was given the Maniere 95s, he also got a pair of the Foot Patrol Sauconys and the pair you're saying as well. Like this geezer, I don't know him from Adam, bro, but I had to follow him after all of that. I was like, yeah, this geezer, man. Great shots as well of the Maniere 95s. But before that, my latest pickups, nothing special, to be honest. I'm hitting the sales rack at the minute, bro. Got some Lunar Roams in a different colorway. I actually sent the black pair back just because I needed a bit of color, bro. Summer's coming up. This is a great sort of nude, neutral vibe to it. And yeah, £44, bro, from Offspring. 40 something quid. So I was like, yeah, let me go for them. Even cheaper than the pair on JD, which I got for like 55. But this colorway, bro, with some white socks, grey shorts, do you know what I mean? It's a no-brainer.
That's the stat, man.
Yeah, I think they've still got pairs, broskies, if you're wondering. Another pair which I got for £45.
Oh, I like that box. I like the box.
Yeah, bro. I've never seen this before, to be honest. It's a obviously Jordan 1 low box, but it threw me off because this is the color. Obviously, if you're following me on Instagram, you'd know the metallic blues, basically the 85 Jordan 1 low. Lovely pair, man. So premium, and it's not. Only thing I'd say, it's not the thick padding that we've got on the Royals recently, but they're nice, man. They are so nice. And again, for £45 on Foot Locker, which unfortunately they're sold out.
Wow.
I did share the link on Instagram. Come on, bro.
That's another
You know
dub.
I mean?
I've got to say that's
Exactly.
another dub. £45.
Look at that, bro. Is it focusing? But yeah. And also, thanks to Kill Switch, expect an invoice in your lesser box, my brother. But we have got, where is it? 2 more, actually. We've got this one, which, broskies, if you're interested, £90 with, I believe, a code archive15 for an extra 15% off. So these came to about £80 or something, £83 with delivery. Obviously, the A6 Hidden NY, the Gel Venture 6, man. Heard nothing but good things about this shoe, bro. And yeah, for that price, Kill Switch, man, you son of a gun, bro. Because you just, I couldn't say no, bro. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I was actually going to get these for retail at one point a couple months back. And luckily I held out, you know. But yeah, what a great pair, bro. What a great pair. Last one, just to speed it up a little bit. We actually got these.
My days, you kept that quiet. I didn't even know you got. I looked at these and wanted these, but I just couldn't get a hold of a pair.
Bro, the thing is, the sneaker politics, Gel Kiana 14s for everyone obviously watching, listening. They're basically a US exclusive. I don't know if they're still sitting. Let me try and check. No, it looks like they've gone. But the thing is, they didn't do any UK It was just US. So I was fuming, bro. I was like, nah. And then StockX prices are looking mad, 300 or 400 plus. And I was like, no, there's no way. But I can't say too much yet. Let's just say I'm doing some stuff. So I didn't get them for that much. I paid about £80. That's all I paid. But yeah, we work something out. I can't say nothing yet just because it's not cemented. They're not in hand and stuff. But yeah, we didn't pay the full whack, which I'm gassed because, bro, I'll be honest, even the brick by bricks, bro, I was more excited about these, or more like, I want these. Like, I was so fixated at getting this pair. And yeah, man, I've been wearing my metallic plums quite a lot as well. So to get another pair to sort of have a collab behind it, make it feel a bit more special and stuff like that, man. So yeah, I only paid £80, thank God. Just hoping they do come in. It's one of them ones, like you say, bro, you can't get too carried away until they're on your little trotters. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
are we looking at any import tax on these or anything like that?
No, it's basically included in the price. So
that is this guy's just been getting dub after dub tonight. I'm telling you.
Bro, listen, man, the way my collection's looking, I need to sell a few before I can get any more pairs at retail, because the way it's looking is sell rack, unless it's for the channel. But yeah, man, we've got a lot to talk about, bro. I think it being Air Max month, you know, Air Max Day right around the corner. And yeah, Green Lane deals, bro. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well talk about the elephant in the room, the Maniere collection. Most gassed, I'd say for me, that I'm most gassed for is the 95s, the hand cold wash. But they're killing us, bro. They're killing us, man. Has talk to me, man. Where was you when the news broke and everything else, bro?
Do you know what? I just saw it on Instagram, and then I think I was messaging Killswitch, I think a couple of days ago, and he sent me the pictures and stuff. And I was like, no way they're releasing another 95 on top of the ones that we already got. And I think early pictures do them justice, to be honest, because with the original Maniere 95s, the pictures didn't really do it justice. It was like, hold on a minute, what we've got here? Like, you know, they look like bowling shoes. Like, what are they giving us? But to be fair to them, these ones look great, and they've got more of a sort of more nubuck on them and everything. Less leather, but it's sort of mixed in between. But it just looks really nice. Those the muted color tone. Yeah, I think these look nice, man. And the midsole as well. I love that midsole. It complements it really well. Keeps it very neutral, very toned down, but it also looks very premium and sleek as well. So yeah, I'm interested to have these in hand, because usually when you get them in hand, it's a different story. It's like, wow. Because I remember my first experience with the first 95s when I first opened the box, and I was really taken aback. I was like, wow, these are really, you know, it's crazy. It's amazing. You got that feel for the shoe. But early look at these, they look good. I think there's more nubuck on this. I'm not sure. It looks that way.
I think it's about the same, you know. It's just because of the coloring. Yeah, it looks to me the same. It's just literally what they've done is like a bit like the aged well, what obviously they did on the 992s. It's just dyed, or like they've changed up the contrast and added a couple bits of, I don't know what my mouse is doing, a couple bits of the do you know what? That's pissing me off. Basically, the little accent that I like, bro, is the, you know what, bro? 1 second, let me turn this off. You know that hand cold wash bit, the symbol there? That's what I was like, whoa, that is crazy, you know? That bit there. Where it's like,
that looks sick.
I don't know if that's the only thing they've changed, because that's all I can tell.
Yeah.
I think it's the website. It's not me. It's definitely not me now. But yeah, man. I want to ask though, these are the original.
Yeah,
Has.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the heel. I'm just looking at the heel tab to see what major differences there are, but there ain't really any sort of differences on the heel tab.
Yeah. So just to mention though, before we compare, what's going on? There are raffles open on the Maniere website. So You can enter the EQL. I do believe when I entered for the 95s, it said the 24th. You're gonna get an answer if you've won them. If not, obviously, if you're in the UK, just know you're gonna get hit with a nice 70, 80 pound at least import fee. The diffused blue is also up for raffle. I'm not too sure if it's the same release. Doesn't say. But yeah. What about the diffused blue, bro? Are you know?
I don't know, man. I don't
It's
know
too
about.
much, isn't it? It's too much
Yeah,
going on, bro.
you know what? I'm not really being bowled over by the diffused blues. If I'm being truly honest with you, I'd rather, and this is me being honest, I'd rather just go for the rare air freeze and try and get the fours
Right.
as well, so that I can have like the pair.
Yeah.
That's my plan. I'm not too hung up on the diffused blues. Like the 95s, yes, I will have the 95s.
Mhm.
Most likely those are the ones that I'll go for. But the other ones, I'm even feeling the Air Force Ones as well. I don't know.
Sorry, bro. I just saw Jamie's comment. Bro, that is wild. Have you seen this tongue, bro? How thick the Jordan logo is. This
Yeah, that's
brother has
mad.
been bulking up, boy. That is mad.
But these are sort of mock-ups though, innit? Early looks, no? Or is that how
Yeah,
it is?
but it's on the actual website, bro.
Oh, it's
So
on the website. Oh, yeah, it is on the
I'm
website.
in
Yeah.
your website. So
Wow.
man, that must be that is
That's
mental, bro.
jacked up Jordan, man.
That is a BBL Jordan, bro. That's
Mm.
mental.
Jordan on
B-
roids, man.
BBL Drizzy. But yeah, man, I don't want to jump too much from freeze to the 95s, but I was really looking forward to the freeze, the diffuse blues, like really looking forward to them. It's just wrong timing, bro. Like
Mm.
they've really killed us because imagine brick by bricks, you got the Air Max Day stuff that we're going to touch on,
SB4s as
and
well.
SB4s, you got the Maniere 95s coming out with these, it looks like. It's like, brother, like give us a chance. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
hopefully, like someone said in the chat, kill switch, yeah. Hopefully they do sit. Hopefully, because I don't think I'm willing to enter for these to risk an import fee. And then
I
on top
think
of that, the 95s.
I think these will sit. I think they'll sit.
Mm.
We saw what happened with the first freeze that come out
Yeah.
last year
Yeah.
from that group of shoes, and most of those were sitting as well. So I don't think having this sort of colorway, the diffused blue, is going to sort of change that theme, if you know what I mean. I think what's going to happen is these will probably sit. The Air Force Ones will probably sit as well, but the 95s will be the more popular ones. And they'll go first. So, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
prepared to hold out for these if possible. Later on down the line, when we get some L's or something, and we're like, okay, what can we get? And all right, diffuse blues, let's go for that. So
Yeah.
hopefully it might even be a little bit cheaper on the sales rack. You never know.
Yeah. Even resale, man, because we, like you said, we saw it with the last pair, the While You Sleeping freeze. They were literally under retail on the resale market. It's just because these are standing on its own, it's not like a whole pack. I know they've released a few colorways with them. I think it's For Your Love or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
For
for
the
your
Love.
love. Yeah, they've been bombarding me with emails, man.
Yeah, I know, bro. I know. But because it's sort of spring, close to summer, the white, do you know what I mean? It's definitely the second best pair. Like I rate the white, the first pair, then I think these, then the one that we've got.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's not too close to any other. Do you know what I mean? Like the
Mm.
one we've got, the While You're Sleeping, is very close to the Black Cements, and those two releases sort of, I don't want to say cancelled out each other, but it took away a bit of the excitement, and obviously the drop was like, oh no, a lot of people were saying we're waiting for the Black Cements. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah, exactly.
these defos stand on its own. It's
Mm.
just again, bro, timing is a shambles, man.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, they look great. They look great.
Yeah, they
I
do.
like
Yeah.
them. I like the way they look. They look solid. The materials look amazing. The aged midsole, I'm a huge fan of as well.
Mhm.
The fact that they've used blue in this as well is different because it's a Maniere. there's a lot of stuff on this shoe that I like. It's just there's, like you said, there's too much. There's the 95 they're dropping with these as well, which we're always going to go for the 95s over these. So it's giving us too much of a choice, like too much. There's the decision making is just too much for us all. You know, there's too much to sort of think about. But I just wanted to touch on what the chat have been saying as well. The Cowboy SBs, Black History Month SBs are going to be out as well end of the month, and that's, for me as an SB head, is another thing that I've got to think about as well, because I really like those. There's a lot of the storytelling behind that is good. Obviously, it's Black History Month, which is quite important. And yeah, those are ones that I'm looking at as well, because straight after that, we've got the Utah Horigome SBs as well, which we know about from Kicks and Coffees. And that's another pair that I have to go for. So amongst all of these, I'm thinking about my true loves, the SBs as well. You know, they've got to come home, man.
Yeah, this is what I mean, bro. Because it's like it's all, and you know what? I've seen like the True Blue Frees are meant to be coming back this year. So fair play to Maniere for, I guess, for the second year running, sort of bringing out a shoe resembling the shoe that's going to be coming out in terms of the OG form. Obviously, last year Black Cements came out. This year the True Blues are coming out. So yeah, man, it looks like that running theme of what they're doing. It's just timing is not the best. But look, we're gonna go back to the 95s. Just to obviously go back to the Air Force Ones though, very quickly. Nothing really special. I'm sorry, broskies. If you like the Air Force Ones, good for you. But I'm just, that it's just a normal casual. It looks more like a Sloan. You know what Sloan did, bro? Like very minimal. But yeah, what's weird? Sorry, bro.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, I was just say, what's weird? The Air Force One says hand wash cold, which is kind of coinciding with the 95s, but the Maniere Freeze just says for the love. So it's kind of like, which ones are they going for? Do you know what I mean? Pick a pack. But yeah, bro, what was you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, I you know, I'd like it if that swoosh is 3M as well. If it's reflective, that'd be a nice touch.
Oh, on the Air Force.
On the Air Forces as well. I don't mind these, man. Like, as you know, it's a collaboration. I know there's not too much going on, but in terms of everyday wear, you know that the material is going to be good. It's a Maniere collab, so the materials will be good. I wouldn't mind those as an everyday thing. Like, if I'm just going to chuck it on feet, could be a good pair to have in the collection. But yeah, I don't know, man.
It's basic plan for me, man.
Yeah, it's basic. It's basic, but you know,
Pete, I guess Pete, that's the simplicity of it, isn't it? Like, people like it that they can just chuck on, rob someone, you know, jack a car, and then it's fine. Do you know what I mean? A black Air Force One, we know, man. We know what they're about. But look, let's go back to the 95s very quickly. These are gorgeous, man. I know some people in the chat are saying they prefer the first pair, and fair play, because they're both really nice. It's just, for me, I just feel this is a bit more wearable, because obviously the sort of negative colors, if you will, or like darkened colors. And like you said, bro, that midsole is tasty, man. It is really tasty. So yeah, what are you saying, though, bro? Are you going to try go for these on the Maniere, or are you going to wait until they hit the UK?
Yeah, I'm probably going to wait for the drop here. The last ones I got from StockX, which I got under retail anyway. So okay. I'm just going to see if I can obviously get the dub from sneakers. I'd go for it there, or any other raffles. I'm going to go for it there, and then see what StockX is saying as well, because there's a lot coming out at the moment. I think these all sort of get mixed amongst everything else that's going on. So yeah, I was wrong about the first ones, to be honest, because we thought it might be an easy dub or whatever. Actually, sorry, tell a lie. It was actually the stashes I got from StockX, not these, because I actually hit on 2 pairs of these here. I got one from Maniere, and I won another pair off a raffle. I can't remember which one, but I hit on 2 pairs.
Yeah, I remember. So, I remember. Yeah,
I think we'll be okay for the dubs over here.
Yeah, you know what? Sorry, I think the first pair kind of was a bit of an enigma. It was like, we don't know where numbers are at. I think we kind of, even though we both hit, it was like, it was harder to get for most people. And I think resale prices, they're sitting at around 250-ish. So yeah, I think what Maniere are doing, and obviously other brands and collabs, and obviously Nike themselves, they're trying to keep that 95 momentum going. So that's why I think this pair, being in Air Max month coming out and stuff like that, is perfect timing, man. This is perfect timing compared to the freeze, bro. This is what I think. I know there's a ton of stuff coming out, and you really have to pick and choose what shoes you want to get, for most people anyway. But if you're going to go for anything, if you're an Air Max head, this is one of them. Do you know what I mean? This is definitely one of them. And I think it's going to be one of them shoes, like the first pair we saw. They're going to appreciate it more. People are going to appreciate it more towards the release and when people have them in hand and stuff like that. But yeah, bro, it was mad. The guy that, I can't remember his name now. Forgive me, man. I think it's Ribbits or something. He obviously got a pair gifted to him from Maniere. Broke the internet. Everyone's talking about his pair, his post. I posted his pictures, tagged him and everything. Someone in the chat, if you can let us know his name, obviously forgive me, but he smashed it, man. The box is like 3M, all the little details. Obviously, the way he fitted it as well was sick. And yeah, man, it's mental. But yeah, we've got someone saying, I'd rather wait for the neons. Mikhail, yeah, honestly, bro, it's mental. You really have to pick your battles, especially when so many good shoes are coming out at the same time.
Why not both?
That's true, man. That's true. Just put your kidneys up for pre-order, and I think that should cover it. Do you know what I mean? But
someone mentioned the Cortez 95s as well.
Do you know what? I'm just logging out, bro. I'm logging out, man. It's too much. This is what I'm saying. It's mad. Oh, if you can only pick one, that's a mad question, bro. London sneakers, you've got us. Oh, for me,
out of the three, it's easy. It's easy.
Neons, isn't it?
Yeah, neons, man.
It's got to be the neons,
only
man.
Because they're bringing back, and I know it's not as big as the originals, but they're bringing back the big bubble as well. So
yeah,
on these neons, they're not as big, I've been told. Someone like who's got a sample pair was talking about the shoes, great shoes, but it's definitely not as big as the original. So if that sort of is a bit of a nitpick for you when it comes around to purchasing the shoes, then yeah, but for me, it don't really bother me, to be honest, whether it's the same.
No, it kind of switches it up, innit? Like, I know obviously it's not as drastic as the 86 Air Max 1, so that's a good thing, but it kind of switches it up because a lot of people did get the 2020s. Do you know what I mean? I didn't. That's why I'm so gassed for them. But it's a tough question. I think if I had to rank the three, though, it would be Neons, Maniers, then Cortez. I know that sounds mad to a lot of people, but the Cortez, bro, as much as I got the t-shirt on and everything, it just looks a bit like, I don't know, man, just a bit like, okay, they're cool, but they're not like the first three. Do you know what I mean? Nowhere near the first three, in my opinion.
But you ain't getting a pally with your next drop then, boy.
I'm not getting them at all. I know it, bro.
You got to kiss goodbye to the bally next time, man.
I'm not even getting stickers, bro. The way I'm talking. Nah, Clint, I'm joking, bro. It's all love, man. It's all love. But yeah, it's a mad one. All right, cool, man. Chat, let us know if you're going for these. If you're going for the freeze, obviously. Yeah, the more I see them, bro, the more I like them. And I think these are going to be one of them shoes you're just rocking all the time because of the color. You're not afraid to mash it up and stuff like that. But yeah, we're going to move on, man. We're going to move on. Right. So what I want to tell you, broskies, it's not confidential in a way, but it is at the same time. So each month I get a spreadsheet from Nike because I'm an affiliate member that whatever comes out beforehand. So for the following month, I get what's coming out. Yeah. Now, I've heard from a little birdie that the Air Max that they're running with on Air Max Day is the Donkey Kong Air Max 1 low polys. This is what I've heard. This is what I've got on a spreadsheet directly from Nike. So if I get in trouble, I don't care. But it's one of them things like, if that's all we're kind of getting in terms of, I know there's other things, rumored to be coming out, the ducks of a feathers that we are going to touch on and stuff like that. But Hass, what are you saying, bro? The Donkey Kong Air Max ones. I know we spoke about it before, but I just don't think that's enough, man. It's kind of like a lackluster release if they do come out.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're getting the Ducks of Oregon, like the triple colorways coming out as well. Did he say the Donkey Kongs as well? So I think there needs to be just a bit more, man. I mean, there's going to be a big buzz around it, big hype. You know, Air Max Day coming around. I think we need to have a bit more variation. Don't get me wrong, I love the Donkey Kongs. I love them. I think they're different. They're unique. The colors pop. It's definitely a pair that I'm going to want to go for. Hopefully, there's going to be no silly games to get these. But again, are we going to have anything that's obtainable? That's my only issue. Because Air Max Day, I want things to come back as well. I want old releases coming back on a re-release, option to win or purchase those. Maybe, I don't know. But then we need to have some sort of system on Air Max Day where you're able to buy a pair from the past, maybe that something like that, you know, would be great for me anyway. But I don't know, what are you saying?
I don't know, bro. Like, they're all right, but they're nothing like, oh my god, I need them. Do you know what I mean? I know there's going to be more coming out on Air Max Day, but from what I know at the moment, these should be coming out on Air Max Day. I know Sneaker News does say the 21st, but bro, I got it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I did get the spreadsheet saying these should be releasing. Obviously, it could change. It could change. They could push these back. They could push these forward to make way for something else. And yeah, hopefully it's a whole event, bro. Like we had last year. I know it weren't like massive, but the whole DN thing, and then the Royal Air Max 1 Royals, the big bubbles, Royal Volts, that was sick. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, if this is the one they're trying to go towards, because obviously the low poly adventures was a vibe. I know no one really got them, and it was a shit show, but it was a vibe. You know, like it pulled us in to participate and stuff like that, which rarely ever happens nowadays. It's just enter this, okay, good luck, and that's it. But yeah, nothing. I don't know, man. They're cool, but I'd actually prefer the adventure pair, bro. The blue pair. If I'm honest, do you know what I mean? They're just a bit more up my street.
Yeah, I love the blue pair as well. Don't get me wrong, the adventure pair, but these are more sort of my kind of vibe. I like the way it sort of stands out. You know, that swoosh I like the way it pops. I like anything that's got a bit of a pop, and it's different as well, being a poly. So for me, I think these would be the ones that I'll go for. But like a lot of people are saying on the chat, there should be more variation in what they're giving us for Air Max Day.
Yeah.
And if you look at, like, let's say like the triple colorways that are coming out with the ducks of a feather, the 95s and the 95, 97, should I say, how obtainable are those going to be? Realistically, they're going to be going through GOAT, right? And we'll remember trying to get the dunks off GOAT was crazy. So yeah, I don't know, man. These need to be sort of more accessible, if you know what I mean. Because there's two colors there that I'm looking at. I'll definitely go for, which is the first one, the iridescent, and the black one at the bottom.
Yeah, I said the
white ones are okay, but the darker ones for me, either one of those two, I'll be happy.
Do you know what, bro? I might sound like the biggest sneaker Karen of all time, but bro, these aren't really like, they're cool, but again, it just feels like I'm not bothered, bro. Like, it sounds weird. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's the colorways. They're a bit of a nod to obviously Skepta, his colorways and stuff like that, and obviously the 95 midsole. My biggest problem with the 97 is how uncomfortable they are. Like, I love the silver bullet. It's definitely top 10 of all time. It's just, bro, that midsole can be fatiguing. So a 95 midsole on a 97, amazing. Don't get me wrong. But if I don't get these, I'm not that bothered, bro. It's kind of one of those things.
But this is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, even if people aren't too bothered, at least give. Like, if you want to, if you want to maximize your sales, at least look. I'm not bothered about what Nike are doing with their sales and stuff, but at least make it more. Do a sneakers drop. Like, why do it on GOAT? I don't get it. Like,
Yeah.
you're sort of ring fencing everyone to go through GOAT. I know it's a GOAT exclusive, but yeah, I don't know, man. But like I said, if I went for these, the first two that I mentioned, the iridescent and the black one, I'd definitely go for one of those two. I'll be happy with. But like you said, I'll be. Yeah, it's like I won't be too bothered if I don't hit on either one of those two. But the neons are the ones that I'd probably go for over anything else that's coming out on Air Max Day. And by the way, what happened with
Hass? Bro, it's that time of the month, bro. Hass ain't paid the bills. Oh, man. I think we've lost him. Broski's donate to Hass's GoFundMe. Go fund Hass's internet, bro. Please. But yeah, we'll wait for Hass to join back in. Let me just hide him. Yeah, Broski's. Basically, Hass, I think he did mention is he back? Hold on. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, you're back, bro. You're back.
I'm back.
Yeah, sorry, what was you saying? You said
yeah, I was talking about the neons, and then I said like the SB, the 95 SBs. Like, we thought it was going to come out around about Air Max Day time, sort of thing, because it would have been great for them to say, let's say, have a lineup of Air Max 95 neons. Yeah, cool, Della. I know, man. I don't know what's going on. You know what? I pay. Just on a side note, yeah, I pay through the roof for my internet, by the way, and it shouldn't be doing this.
Hold on, who are you with, bro? What Turkish is it? Turkcell or something?
Nah, bro. Funny enough, I'm with BT Fiber Plus or whatever it is. I'm on their highest speed as well, so I need to phone them up tomorrow and see what's going on, because it's crazy. I don't know what's going on. But coming back to the shoes, like, can you imagine how much of a great lineup it would be if you had the Nike, the Air Max 95 SBs, you had the neons, you had these, you had like all these new concepts coming out, plus the neons as well. So yeah, I don't know, man. I just think there needs to be like a wow factor. There needs to be a wow factor, not just like, oh, it's Air Max Day again. I'm probably gonna go for this. I don't know. Maybe we are being a bit of a sneaker Karen and we're just asking for too much. But
yeah, do you know what? We could be totally wrong. They might be holding stuff back. But look, it might be one of them things, because a little birdie has also told me, someone that presents for Nike, and you lot all know him. Yeah, I can't say too much, but he has said there's something big coming. Whether it is this Air Max 1 Donkey Kong, or whether it is something else bigger than that, who knows? But allegedly, literally from the horse's mouth, something is happening. Now, it could be one of them things. It might be this, it might be that, it might be all of them. It's just make it exciting. Do you know what I mean? Because we've got the 30th anniversary to the 95s, the 35th anniversary to the 90s, which is getting a lot of love, by the way. But, for Air Max Day, you would think, give us something memorable, something that we're upset about not getting. Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. But yeah, who knows, man? It could be a big thing. It could be all the things that we just know, and then it's like, oh, okay, that's fine. Like, I didn't want them anyway, kind of thing. But yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? But look, we're going to talk about another Air Max shoe that we took. Well, Has took L's on. I didn't even go for them in the first place, but the Air 180 aprons, bro. I saw a lot of people get, well, not a lot, a few people get them. A few people got both pairs, which is like, how? Do you know what I mean? It was a weird one. But yeah, talk to me, bro. Obviously, how did your drop go or your L go?
Oh, bro, I'm still fuming. I know I got good news yesterday, but I'm still fuming over these. As we speak, I have actually put in a bid for the red ones, and It's
Nice.
under the 2 mark. So let's see what happens. But yeah, the L, I was quite shocked because I thought to myself, do you know what? It's one of those silhouettes where like most of the OGs would know about 180s. You know, it's been around for time, and it's only just like recently come back around. It's had a revival. Many colorways have come out before these collabs with Apron Records.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what, might stand a chance, you know. But Killswitch messaged me, I remember, and he said, I don't think the numbers are like that high on these. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, and I sort of got an indication of what the numbers were like, and it was like, wow, I can't believe, like, you know, they like the numbers on these could be so low. But I think he was right. So I don't know, man. I think was also talking about them releasing these through other outlets, maybe, which I'm hoping they might do. But again, once it's come out on sneakers, I don't know, man. I don't know if there's going to be another drop. But I really wanted these. I really wanted the Vortex ones, the greens. The Bloodline looks nice as well, having studied it more over the past few days. But I'm still going to try and go for them. I like them. I like the idea behind it. I like the switch up in the colors and the materials that they've used on these, and the fact that it's a collaboration which we haven't had on a 180 for God knows how long. But and it's a UK collaboration, so all these things really, really appeal to me. So it's one of them ones where I might have to bite the bullet. I might have to pay the resale, maybe 40-50 pounds over resale. But at the moment on eBay, it looks like they're going for around 200 at the moment, or nearest offer. So we'll see. But they're very cool pair, very nice. I wish I could have gone to the pop-up on the day, which was last Saturday. Unfortunately, I was working. But yeah, man, just a really cool idea, really cool concept on these. And just really, it still hurts me talking about it, bro. It still hurts me.
Yeah, it is annoying, man, because all of a sudden people care for 180s again. Like last year, no one gave a monkeys apart from the ultramarines, let's face it, because all the other pairs sat. But if I want to ask you, bro, out of the two, if you can only get one, is it the red pair because it's more limited or looks better, or even the green? Like, which one would it be?
I'm more leaning towards the Vortex, which is the green, if I'm being honest. But I put in for the red only because it was the more limited pair. And if I get it for that price, which I've put in, which is, I'm just going to say it's under 180 at the moment. So if I get it for that price, then happy days. But I want to go for both, maybe, to have the pack. So
yeah.
That'd be good if I have that.
Yeah. Killswitch is saying about the red. The thing is, I was always aware of the red being super limited. I didn't even know we were getting the red, to be honest. I thought it was a family and friends thing. And then all of a sudden you see it on sneakers and stuff. So yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. I think
when you see the numbers there, you see the numbers at the bottom. It's just crazy. Why you would release that lower number is just unreal. But
it don't make sense, man. Because if you like, obviously, shout out Jossie, yeah, big love. But no offense, if you're releasing it in places like South Korea and it's a UK collab, why is it so hard to get over here? Do you know what I mean? Or why are the numbers so low over here? Stuff like that. It doesn't add up, bro. But yeah, man, for me personally, they are really cool. They are really cool. Again, same vibe, man. I've got to be more selective with the news of everything else coming out. Do you know what I mean? The hairline fund still needs adding to, like all of that. But yeah, it weren't a shoe I entered for, but I'm definitely going to look back and think, sugar, I should have went for him. I should have maybe at least entered or tried or whatever, but very cool, man. I think personally as well, once there's a bit of dust settling, I think the prices are going to come down a lot, because we see that with a few collabs now over the past couple of years where it's kind of a niche shoe, the 180, in a sense. Like if you like them, you really like them. If you don't even bat an eyelid. So I can see, like, you know,
it's not only that. I had all these plans as well. So I thought if I get these, I was planning to go to a friend's barber to do like a little shoot shoes and stuff. Come on,
Okay.
we all know a barber in the Turkish community. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
my brother's a barber.
yeah. So that's what the plan was. It was like, cool. When you shut down, I'm gonna come down with the shoes. I'm gonna do this. Maybe just incorporate other people into it as well. It was gonna all be like really cool stuff, based around it. But
Yeah.
little rain check. Maybe we might still do that over the next couple of weeks. Watch this space.
Yeah. I do prefer the red ones though. I know like the greens are super cool with that sort of aged or cloudy mids air unit and stuff. That looks sick.
Nah, bro, that's honeycomb, bro. That looks like that's nice, man. That's a nice yellow.
It is nice, yeah. It's like the thing is though, I think there's something about the red, bro. I don't know what it is. It's the shade of red. It's kind of like a rouge. What would you call it? Like a rouge?
Yeah, like a
What's the word
rouge
for it?
sort of. Yeah. It's a really dark sort of red. Like it's called bloodline, right? So
yeah. Well, yeah, like blood really. It's like dark enough. Do you know what I mean? I guess to pass as that. But yeah,
you've got
they're
like
both nice.
pearlescent sort of heel tab with a gold apron on there. It does look nice to be fair.
Yeah, and what was cool, the tongue is actually from an Air Max 95, apparently.
Really?
According to this, it says, and a retooled tongue taken from the Air Max 95. That's what it says. That's mad.
Wow.
And the 180, yeah, there is a switch up. The 180 as well, the actual numbering is based off the samples to the Air 180s or Air Max 180s back in the day as well. So there's that too.
Wow.
But look, I'm not trying to rub it in. It's done now. It's kind of like yeah, it's one of them things, isn't it? It's like you're gonna look back like a reach back, basically. You're gonna have a hit list throughout the year when things have quietened down a bit, maybe around summertime or something. And then it's like, okay, no shoes are really tickling the pickle. Do you know what I mean? Let me just look back, see what I didn't get, maybe search on eBay, get a good price, put in a low bid or an offer or something. And then yeah, it might be one of those ones, bro. But yeah, it's one of them things, man. Yeah, I'm still trying to gather how this month is panning out, bro, because the SBs as well, which we're going to talk about now, it's a mad one, bro. It is a mad one because you got the Air Max thing, which I don't get. Like, why are you bringing Jordans into the mix? Just kind of space it out. I know I sound like that guy, but talk to me, bro. Is this one you're going for? Are you just happy with the brick by bricks, or are you trying to get both? Like, what's its name?
Come on, bro. You got to strike whilst the iron's hot, right? So
yeah,
me being the SB guy, it's just a no-brainer. Every single raffle I can for these. I have to. I missed out on the pine greens, which I absolutely love. I see everyone else wearing the pine greens, and I'm like, the pair that got away. But these aren't going to get away from me. I'm getting a pair of these. Whether I got the bricks, brick by bricks or not, wouldn't have mattered. Like these were always going to be in the picture. I've got the bricks and the brick by bricks, but I definitely still want these as well, man. Yeah, it's a SB4. I know a lot of people are saying the green ones are the preferred choice for most people, but I mean these just look different to that. It's got its own unique sort of character, which I like, and the gum sole as well goes nice with that sort of navy hits on the midsole and the straps near the tongue lacing area. So yeah, man, it's a no-brainer for me. I'm gonna be gutted if I can't get these as well on top of the pine greens, but I'm also assuming that maybe resale might not be as high on these as the pine greens. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I can hear that, because I think the pine greens was the first one technically, and it was new, and we didn't see nothing after that. Like we've seen surfaces, obviously the red's like a myth anyway, family and friends, whatever. But
Yeah,
it's releasing at a good time because there's other like Jordan 4s in the mix now. You got white cements, the brick by bricks, obviously, undefeateds as well. All these 4s where it's like people can actually choose now, whereas the Pine Greens kind of released on its own for a while.
Yeah,
There was nothing around it, you know, from what I remember. But yeah, bro, I think I want to kind of play not devil's advocate, but it's kind of a thing of basically, if you got the military blues, do you need these? And do they look similar? Do they look way different? Obviously, you got the gun midsole and a darker blue, stuff like that. But again, that might factor in people's decisions, bro. Like, I actually sold my military blues to Cass. Obviously, you met Cass at the Kicks and Coffee. So, and one of the reasons was because of these. Not saying I'm destined to have them or I'm getting these by any means, but this was in the back of my head when I was like, bro, because he's like, look, I want these kind of thing. I was like, I don't know, But I was like, you know what, cool, man. Like, have them. So yeah, very nice, man. I think definitely going for these, bro, if I can. Pine Greens, obviously, it's one of them classics, like iconic shoes. In years to come, they're going to be probably going for like hundreds and hundreds, even more than what they're going for. But
sneaker of the year, weren't they?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think these are going to come close because of how much is coming out. But definitely, I think top 10 out of what we've seen so far. If you could choose, though, bro, if you had the choice, these or the red ones or the Pine Greens, how would you rank that?
Probably the Pine Greens, just because I've seen it, I've had it in hand, seeing others wearing it. I just think it looks great. It's the first one of that sort of family as well. So for me, it'll be the Pine Greens. But like, look, I'm looking at this like second prize for me anyway.
Yeah.
And I love my SBs. I just gotta have a pair of these 4 SB4s. Same with the 95 SBs. I've got to have a pair of those as well. You know, I just huge fan of the SB lineups and always have been. So anything that's SB related. And look at Eindhoven making a comeback. Yeah, I see
I'm
that.
looking now.
I see that. Yeah.
I'm sharing the screen. No.
Nah, so you're through, bro. You're through. It's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's more, I look at it more like as in like a second prize. You know, I didn't manage to get the Pine Greens. Sometime in the future, maybe if something pops up and it's an offer that's too good to refuse, maybe I'll go for the Pine Greens as well. But these, just to cut this long story short, 100% going for them. And if I can't get them, guys, please try and hit for me as well. I'll sort you out a little extra, whatever you want. Yeah.
You'll get an Offspring golden ticket, man.
Don't, man,
because we ain't touched on it actually.
Don't jinx it, man.
Let's pause this, bro. Let's pause. So basically, the reason we weren't on air yesterday, which is cool, obviously, like I wanted Has to do his thing and everything. It was either Monday or Wednesday, and I wanted to jump on Wednesday because I wanted to talk about the event anyway. But yeah, for those who don't know, Offspring is a retail store, probably the best in the UK in terms of like community, raffles, releases. Not that I've won anything from there over the years, but I still appreciate what they do. And they link people up, do you know what I mean, with people like in the community, out of the community, in the stores, with brands, stuff like that. But yeah, Has, you had an event, bro. Talk to me, man. What was it about? Obviously, how did it go? Did you see anyone that we know? Stuff like that, bro.
Yeah, no, we so a few people were selected to go to a night with or evening with Big Zoo and Capo Lee. They were the 2 stars of the night. So they were there last night as well. And then we had members of their management, another guy who manages Big Zoo and Capo, he was with them as well. And we also had like input from a really, really amazing person from North Face who does a lot of their designs and stuff. He had a really good story as well, and he's doing some big things. But generally, it was a really good opportunity to meet other people from the community members, you know, a bit of networking, seeing what ideas people are bouncing around, you know, just a really good catch up overall. And got to send a big shout out to Aman for organizing this, you know, same way he organizes everything else, bringing people together. It's just a nice event, man. You know, I got to meet people like Scopes and everyone else. And and had a brief chat about what their plans are for the future and what we want to do on our podcast as well. So maybe going forward, we are looking at bringing people to on the show, on the pod, to get their ideas and their points of views across to you guys as well. So that is something we're looking to implement at some point. But yeah, Big Zoo, Capo, really nice. Honestly, shout out to those two guys, man. Really cool people. Took time out to talk to everyone. And yeah, Big Zoo told us about the album that's coming up as well, signed and delivered. Amazing. If you haven't heard their tunes, absolutely sick. Like Capo smashing it anyway. Big Zoo smashing it up as always as well. But just a really good night overall, man. It was such a good evening. And anyone who is or wants to be a community member, do it with Offspring. Get a chance to maybe go to some of these events, meet people. And if last night taught me anything, it's that the community is like really strong and it's getting better and better. So yeah, really good night overall, man. But sorry we couldn't do it yesterday. I just had to go yesterday. So shout out to Erkin for doing this tonight rather than last night, or Monday, should I say. You're on mute, by the way. Bit of a schoolboy error.
Yeah.
Rookie
mistake. No, bro, I couldn't find my phone. I was like, "Where's my phone?" And my missus brought it in. But yeah, basically, it looked cool, bro. Like I was checking the stories. Obviously, there was a few snaps of you. I was like, "Yeah, that's my bro, man." Do you know what I mean? Representing. But
these
look cool. Obviously, nice.
I think the Mad Mitch was asking about these. So yeah, just.
Yeah. The milk ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, look cool, man. Obviously, a few familiar faces. Big Zoo, obviously, been following him for a while. Not so much his music, won't lie, but him as a personality. Do you know what I mean? He's definitely big in the culture. Not so much sneakers, but just him being him, like just being a face, stuff like that. But
so much energy with him as well. Like literally a bundle of energy. He's like a burning star that's like waiting to explode. Such a nice guy. I can't praise him highly enough. And Capo as well. They're two different people, right? But two different people can sometimes come together and just be that yin and yang, and that's what they are. So shout out to both of them, man, because sometimes you meet people and it's like, it's almost like I've got places to be or whatever, but they were really humble. They spoke to everyone. They took pictures with everyone, took their time to talk about, everything that they went through to get the album off the ground, which was great. So yeah, man, shout out to those two, honestly.
Yeah, that's cool, man. And obviously they hosted it at the King's Cross branch, I think.
Yeah, so King's Cross, Offspring. If no one knows about King's Cross, Offspring, it's near the massive station over there at the international station. And you go a bit further down, you've got like Nike outlets and things like that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Shout out to them, man. Obviously, shout out to Offspring. I'm trying to be a member. Do you know what I mean? Trying to be invited into the cult, but one day, innit? One day. The only
we'll
thing
get you in, man. We'll get you in.
Yeah, the only thing that holds me back is obviously a lot of these events. I'm in Manchester, so like it's a bit difficult. Even if I am invited or accepted or whatever, like I have to make a real effort. And I think I'm not trying to make excuses or trying to be like that's why, but I think some of these raffles are going against me because a lot of the pickups are London-based only. So in their head, they're probably thinking, okay, this mug is from Manchester. He's most likely not going to be coming down just for a shoe, maybe kind of thing. So look, Offspring, I'm letting you off, okay? But look, we're moved, man.
Quick question. Would you go down to London for a pickup?
Yeah, 100%. Offspring, 100%. Because
okay, I just want to get that out there. Just get that out there. Just let everyone know. If Offspring's watching this or anyone from Offspring, just let them know that you would go down for a pickup.
Someone clip it, and send it to Am.
Clip it.
Send it to Amman. But
no, honestly, man, top guy. Top guy.
He is, man. Obviously, I know so many people that know so many people in Offspring and stuff like that. And I think with Offspring, it's kind of a thing of once you've broken the ice, like you're definitely in there, and like you know what I mean, you get a lot of wins and stuff like that, which is cool, man. It's cool. But yeah, bro, we're gonna talk though. We're gonna talk about a shoe that's kind of been in and amongst the conversation this past week or so. The vault, should there be the vault opening or keep grails and this and that, which we're going to talk about as well. Don't think we haven't forgot. Don't think we've forgotten, because there's been a lot of hoo-ha in the sneaker community through like a lot of collectors, influencers, whatever you want to call them. But there's a Jordan. It's kind of, well, a 2.0, you could say. And it's the souls, bro. Is that how you say it? The souls? The seal?
Yeah,
soul.
So it's basically Seoul, Korea. It's Korean.
So yeah. So the first pair is obviously goated. Like we know that's goated. Like I know a couple people that's got them. Chris Foster, if he's ever watching, he's always posting these up. But the second pair, bro, it's kind of got a lot of people mad, but like a lot of people excited at the same time. I'm here for him, bro. I am definitely here for him. The first pair is a bit like, nah, I've kind of missed the boat on them. Not trying to pay that money. And you know what? This might sound a bit controversial, but I do prefer the look. I know they're not stock images, but the mock-up images and whatever, like I do prefer these, bro. The aged midsole, that sort of quilted liner around the ankle collar, stuff like that. But yeah, man. Hass, talk to me, bro. What are you saying?
Yeah, first of all, I just want to send that shout out to Scopes in the chat. Absolutely amazing meeting you last night, bro. So hopefully we can do a link up soon and get something sorted. But yeah, man, really good to meet you last night, bro. Thank you. Yeah, these like the first iteration. I haven't got the first iteration, obviously, so they're unique. They're unique for a free. The collaboration they've done on the free with this, the first one was amazing, and I look at this as a second chance again. You know, a second chance to have a pair of these. Yeah, there might be some subtle differences and stuff, but overall, you can tell it's a soul. So, for me, I'm really excited about these. I think I first saw the mock-ups like a month or two ago, online somewhere, and I was really excited for these. So yeah, man, it's a second chance for me to obtain these. I mean, what's your thoughts on it? Are you going to be going for these, or is it a must-have for you?
Well, it's going to be a myth to try and get them. Let me get better pictures up. It's going to be a myth to get them because I do believe it's going to be obviously like, you know, one of them myth type shoes that you can only get them through a back door or whatever. But I really do like them, man. And whether we see the resale prices emulate the first pair and stuff like that because of its exclusivity, or like people are just like, you know what, it's a diluted version. I like the first pair. I'm gonna leave it at that. I like them, bro. I do like them, and the fact that it's meant to be coming around summertime has kind of let everything breathe. And well, who knows what else is coming out beforehand. But yeah, I like them. And it's tough because you got the diffuse blues, you got all these other 3s and 4s, and it's like, again, you got to be selective. But when you got a shoe that's like a 2.0 version of one of the best Jordan 3s ever, in my opinion, yeah, man, it's kind of a no-brainer if you can get them, though. That's the big asterisk.
I think with any shoe as well, like if you're willing to put the legwork in, you give yourself a great chance of getting any pair. Let's be honest. Like there isn't such thing as I can never have that. You can find a way. You can always obtain stuff that you think you might not be able to. But yeah, these certainly, like the first ones for me was like, wow, like they look great. I love the tongue. I love the whole flag on the tongue as well. Just incredible. I love it. And I think part of me is like sort of hoping that it gets mixed in amongst the other sort of big hitters coming out, because you know these ones are very much, if you know, you sort of know. They're really limited. So yeah, man, I'm just hoping we're in with a good shout. For me, it all depends what's coming out around that time. What's coming out before and after, because like you said, if there's nothing really happening, I'll go all out, to try and get these, but if there's like this week there's 2-3 pairs, this week and next week there's 2-3-4 pairs maybe that's coming out, and it's like, okay, I'm sort of backed into a corner here. I need to make a choice. But if it's just these amongst a pretty quiet summer, then yeah, I'll go full pelt for these.
Yeah, London sneakers is probably right, bro. But I've seen people with the first pair in the UK and US. So like, it's one of them things, bro. Regional exclusives are never regional anymore because the places like StockX and Goat and stuff like that. So yeah, you never know. You never know, man. Whatever else, but it's a great pair, man. I mean, if it does look like this, I can dig it. It's just I hope they don't overdo it or overcook it to the point where it doesn't look like the original. Technically, like it has to emulate the original a little bit, in my opinion, or for the most part. But
Killswitch made a really good point, to be honest. He's saying odds on these dropping on Hangul Day in October. That's a great shout, but as much as I'd love it to, I don't think it will on Hangul Day. They're more focused on other sort of silhouettes and stuff. But I don't know, man. We live in hope.
Yeah, we'll see though. It's interesting. It's kind of one of those came out of the blue kind of thing. But look, we're gonna move on though. Some of you guys may know him, Sneaker Den, a very controversial figure in the community, very likable guy in my opinion, but does have very strong views and can grate some people. And I get it. Like he's a very Marmite character. Never met him, saw him at Kicks and Coffee, but I know a lot of people that know him, and it's kind of like we just haven't crossed paths. One of them things, do you know what I mean? But yeah, great content. Obviously, knows a lot of people in the industry. As you can see from his Instagram, did appear, was shouted out on the Complex podcast. But basically, it was mostly down to this post here, and it was all about his sort of view on the vault should be kept closed. And why, and he's so adamant that it should be and stuff like that, which I do get, because for people like him, he's got mad collection. Like I'm talking 85 shapes, original 85 shapes of Jordan 1s, probably shoes that are worth like a down payment on a house, stuff like that. So for someone with his collection and his point of view, he has to think like that, because imagine they're re-releasing a shoe. Hass has gone. Hass has gone to rob Sneaker Den, everyone. But yeah, imagine Nike re-release some of the stuff that he's got laying around that eventually he may want to trade or sell, whatever, that worth 30K, 40K. But then they re-release it, it's going to go down, isn't it? So yeah, I see his point of view, and he's definitely going with the moment. Obviously, Complex gave a shout out. So many other people got involved in the post, Sneakonomics, stuff like that. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but it's just basically to summarize. He goes on to talk about the Wu-Tangs, the Air Force One, Terror Squads, Galaxy Foams, all this stuff about the resale prices and what they are now and stuff like that. But look, you guys know me. You know what I feel about resale and gatekeepers and, sneaker Karens and all of that stuff. It's not that deep to me, bro. Like, they're just sneakers, bro. At the end of the day, if you can't get a shoe that was made before you were born, it's not that deep, bro. People like Sneaker Den, no shade, bro, no shade. But people like Sneaker Den who have been collecting or reaching back for shoes longer than they've been alive and stuff like that, it's like, how can you say it? It's life or death. Like, it's kind of one of those things, bro. For me, though, I don't give a shit, bro. Like, if I can't get the shoe, or if I haven't got the shoe and there's a retro, best believe I'm going for the retro. Do you know what I mean? Because I've only been collecting since 2018. And short story long, I've not really reached back apart from the True Blue Jordan 3s. So whenever there's a retro and it talks about the Sean Wotherspoon 2.0s or a re-release of that, that's one of my grails, bro. So what am I going to be like? Oh no, because someone's got a pair and they're selling for $1,000, I'm thinking about them. I don't give a shit about this guy, bro. I want my shoes, bro. I want the pair that I didn't get a chance to get before. And yes, it may be a bit diminishing because it's not the same feeling if you got the first pair. I get that too. But bro, let me take a breath. Let me take a back seat. Chat, let me know about this. Has, talk to me, bro. Have you been aware about it or what?
Yeah, I tried to read the whole thing, to be honest. I read it a few days back, and there was a lot of strong opinions on the comment section underneath as well. There was majority of people who were supportive of, you know, keeping the vault closed for various reasons and stuff. And I'm trying to see both sides of the argument. For me, I'm probably leaning towards what you're saying. It's like, if I like a shoe, I don't care about how exclusive it is or anything else. Part of the buzz for me is, you know, it's like, I'll give the brick by bricks, for example. Being able to grab a pair because of how limited it is, the thrill of the chase, the thrill of being able to get something that's, you know, in theory, really, really difficult to get. That's like the buzz that you get, and we'll get that buzz. But in terms of like holding on to a pair because the value's going up by this much or that much or whatever, it don't mean anything to me. For me, I just want to buy shoes that I want. If I want shoes that, you know, sold out or you know, they were really limited back in the day and I can't get a pair now, but they're releasing them now, they're retroing them, I'm gonna go for them. Like yeah, I see, I did buried in it. But, you know, I'm not gonna sit down and be like, oh, I better not go for this, because we want to keep the originals exclusive. We want to keep them, you know, at premium rate. You know, I get it. Shoes like maybe the Paris Dunks and things like that, I think shoes like that are like a work of art. You know, they should be sort of left alone. They were that sort of, I don't think you can replicate such a shoe to that level because of how iconic those shoes are and what it meant to the SB lineup. You know, it's like the holy grail of SBs, but everything else, like, it's fair game. You know, release it. You know, SBs don't tend to retro. SBs never retro, by the way. That's a fact. None of the stuff that we've got here ever retro. But anything else is fair game. You know, if I want a pair that's, you know, like, I'll give you a good example, like the Wu-Tang Dunks. You know, I thought I would never, ever in a million years be able to get a pair of Wu-Tang Dunks.
Yeah.
And I know to some when they come out, it's just a pair of Dunks though. No one likes Dunks. Yeah, but to me, it's got legacy. It's got history. It's got, you know, aside from the fact that Wu-Tang are one of the best hip hop groups ever and absolutely love everything that they do. As a huge fan, you know, when they said they were going to retro them, I was like, yeah, I'm there. Hit on two pairs, then I look back. Did I give a shit about, you know, how it's going to devalue the originals and stuff? No, I don't care. But the originals will still hold their value as, you know, a limited run that come out at the time. And those are the ones, you know, that are there that you have. That's what they should be sort of classed as, you know, not as, oh, well, we've got the retros now, so they're not really special. They are still special in its own right, you know. At the time, these were there's still a story there behind the original pairs, and just because it's been retroed isn't going to take the shine away from them, if you know what I mean. But a lot of people think it takes that exclusivity away. Oh, well, you've got them as well, so okay. But no, bro, like, share the love. The Wotherspoons, like, great example. You know, I want a pair of Wotherspoons. Yeah, 2 pairs. Oh, bring them on, man. Like, how many like kicks and coffees? Like, bro, if I had the dough at the time, I would have splashed that, got the signed ones. Boom, done.
Yeah. Exactly.
But, you know, at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that love shoes out there, us included. We want stuff that we love at the end of the day. There's no point in, you know, whoever makes the prices and stuff, I don't care about that. You know, that's a you problem. You worry about that. You know, if you're, it is though, bro. It's a reseller problem, isn't it? It's not a
exactly.
head problem. It's a reseller problem. I'm a sneakerhead. I'm an enthusiast, whatever you want to call it. That's what I am. I'm not a reseller. If I want to sell shoes, I sell shoes. If I want to get rid of a few pairs just to make way for some stuff that I want to buy. So maybe there's some stuff that I'm not really wearing or whatever. Fine. I sell my older stuff, but I don't wake up and think, right, what am I going to go for now? Because this is my job. I'm a reseller, blah, blah, blah. It don't work that way for me. I just want things in my collection that I love, that I can cherish, that I can put on my feet. That I can be like, wow, I've actually got these, you know? I don't care about anything else that goes with it. I don't care about how much they've depreciated or whatever. It's not a business. It's a passion. You've got to separate between business and passion. Separate it, you know? For me, it's a passion.
Bro,
that's what it is.
That's exactly what I was going to say, bro. If it was anyone else making up this topic and bringing people together to talk about it and getting the limelight of opening the vault, bringing back grails and this and that, I think it's because of him and his collection or what he's invested in, or like his whole thing is, I've got these shoes that are older than me that you don't know about. And if people are going to know, if Nike, for example, are going to bring them back, these are worth like a tenth of the price. If you was in this, no shade. Look, I don't really know him, obviously, like no shade. I'm just saying examples and everything else. People in the chat going to have an opinion, like it's cool. But as him and as an example, obviously it's because it's him. And it's kind of like, bro, you haven't designed these shoes, bro. Like you're not from Nike. You're not a person who's made the shoes physically. Do you know what I mean? Like you're just a consumer, bro, like the rest of us, bro. Like, yeah, you may have jumped on it early or you was into sneakers before, you know, I had a beard or whatever, or when I had a hairline and stuff like that. But no one gives a shit, bro. No one gives a shit because you're not paying for my shoes, stuff like that. You have your thing, Sneaker Den, for example, and we have our thing. Like we buy shoes for the sake of wearing the shoes, bro, not for collecting a pair of shoes that you can't wear now because they're worth X amount. I get it. That's a part of collecting for a lot of people. And for some, that's how they make a living and that's their whole persona. And that's how they make their following online. And you meet people like famous people and shit like that. But bro, realistically, bro, sneakerheads don't give a shit, bro. Like we just want our sneakers. If we can't get them, we'll wait for the next retro, or we'll just hope for the grail to become a retro, and that's it. Like we're paying these companies silly money anyway, £200-300 sometimes.
Yeah.
And like who are you to say don't bring them back? Like, bruh, these companies are gonna earn too much money to care about you saying no, don't bring them back because I've got this pair that's only X amount as made, or this come out in like 1980s.
These companies aren't going to say, okay, we're not going to do it just to protect your ego or to protect, you know,
your investment
your investment and stuff. It doesn't work like that, you know. Like your shoes that you've invested in can still exist as a separate entity to anything else that retros in the future. Yeah. Like I could have had the 85 breads, let's say, for instance, okay, the originals from 85 or whatever. I'm just hypotheticals, right? And obviously the 85 breads released earlier. And what's wrong with being able to say, you know, great that they've re-released them. I've got the actual like original ones here, and you can appreciate it that way. It's like these were the original bad boys. I can appreciate they've retroed it. Amazing. Everyone gets a chance to have them. But they can exist as a separate entity, bro, with its own story from back in the day, being the original OGs. Yeah. So, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't get why, like RZA said as well, make their sneakers available to people. The man himself, you know, who at the time.
That was the whole point of the Wu-Tang Dunks coming, because they couldn't get in themselves. And then they were like, why am I, what's going on? So
why am I going to keep them from people? And it makes great business, you know, it's a great business acumen from Nike as well, from that perspective, to re-release stuff like that, you know, because there is going to be people like us that are going to be like, Jesus Christ, what? they're actually retro in those. No, I need to try and get hold of these. These are the ones that I've always wanted, like the Wotherspoons or whatever. These are the ones that I've always wanted. Oh my God, I'm in with a chance of getting them now, you know, and it still creates that buzz. It still creates that buzz. It's not, you know, I don't like for every shoe that I've got here, there's thousands that have my shoes. But I can tell you this right now, no two sneakerheads will have exact same shoes. Your collection will be different to mine, be different to John's, different to whoever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
But
it's true.
It's not like, you know, everyone's going to have every single shoe going. You know, yeah, man, it's a deep combo. It's a deep combo, but I can cut it short by just saying, just bring it on. And whoever's crying about it, like I said, it's just for them, it's more of a business investment rather than investment for something that they're passionate about. For me, it's a investment about something I'm deeply passionate about and that I love. I love doing.
Yeah.
If you're like me, or if anyone here is like me, you wake up, you think about sneakers, you go to bed, you think about sneakers, and that's what it's about. Honestly, it does consume in a good way, it does, but that's the buzz. We could all be doing so much worse stuff right now than what we're doing. Okay.
Yeah. 100%.
You know, we're doing this because, like, you know, we're in this game because we love it. We're passionate about it. We love everything about, you know, different types of shoes coming out, you know, from the materials to the collaborations to the stories to everything that goes with it, man. And you can see it from the community. I can see it from the community, especially like as well.
I want to play devil's advocate, because this is no shade again. He does make some good points, but he says diluting grails dilutes the culture, which is a mad statement to say because if anything, it does limit the culture because you're gatekeeping shoes that people would be interested in, even though they're not into sneakers, but they may be interested in a certain collaborator, a brand, or an artist. And then say they bring it back around, that person all of a sudden is into sneakers because they want the same grail that they've heard about when they were young and they couldn't get it. Now they're coming back. Oh my God, I'm into sneakers now all of a sudden. But what I wanted to say on that note, he says solution, alternate 2.0 versions of the grails. So they're not bringing them back like for like. They're maybe adding a little twist, which is a good point. Fair play. But say, since we're on the topic of the Wotherspoons, for me, I've always said it, that's my biggest grail. I'm not willing to spend £800-900 on them, 500, 600, whatever. But if they was to bring them back with a slight twist, I don't know, a different midsole or colored midsole or whatever, I wouldn't be too mad. But it isn't the same thing, bro. Like at the same time. So
it's not the same thing.
Yeah. Where do you sit on that, bro? Like, are you here for the alternate versions or?
I don't mind alternate versions of shoes coming out. We see it all the time. We see it with the Bread Reimagined, the Force. Great pair of shoes. For me, it was like the sneaker of the year last year, remember? So I don't mind that. But then there's certain pairs where it's like, no, I want the like for like. I want the one that come out like 20 years ago. That's the one that I want. I don't want anything changed up on it. I don't want this, that, or the other. Okay, sometimes they might use similar materials, but the shoe still looks the exact same. That's like money saving exercise. I get that. But yeah, man, I just think we need to have, you know, accessibility for everyone that wants a pair of whatever they want from back in the day. It needs to be accessible. For me, having a grail shouldn't be about, it's not for those people that are moaning, right? Let me put it this way. Is it really a grail? Or again, it comes down to this, right? Is it really a grail or is it an investment?
Yep, brother. Okay. Hold on a second. Everyone in the chat, I want the clap emojis because, bro, that's the argument. For all proper sneakerheads, that's the argument. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's you can't say it's a grail because you're worried about how much your shoes are going to depreciate. Like me, I don't give a shit. I do not give a shit. I've got I've got Haritos. Okay, maybe they might brand new going for 500, whatever. If tomorrow they said to me, Oh, they've gone down to 150 or 180 or whatever. Okay, great. People can buy a pair now. Wicked. Amazing. I don't care. I like the shoe for the shoe. I don't like it because of how much it costs. There's a lot of people today, right, that they'll go for shoes purely because of, you know, how much they are on the secondary market.
Yeah.
Come on, facts. It's facts. Not because of, you know, the story behind the shoe, not because of the way the shoe is made, not because of everything else, but because it's like, yeah, man, hear about these shoes I got the other day. Yeah, they're worth 500 quid, man. It's like, yeah, 6 shoes. So they're 6 shoes because they're worth 500 quid. It's like, bro, I've got shoes that are like £80 in my collection. That's sick. You know, I don't care about the price. Come on, like,
Yeah.
let's be honest. I got shoes that are worth a lot less than what I have. Yeah, that I absolutely love. That I put in Grail status. A Grail can be anything. It could be £20. It could be £50. It could be £100. It could be £200.
That's it. Exactly.
I'm tired of this gatekeeping, man. Honestly, like it's ridiculous. Just like, who are you to say, like, I've got to protect my investment? Come on, it's a bit like that. You've got to protect my investment, man. I've got to protect it. Please don't release any more shoes, man. They can live without.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
like, get out of here, man. Come on, we all know how we feel about it, man. Everyone in the chat as well, I'm sure feels the same way as well, man. We're all here because we love the game. We love what we do. We love shoes, man. We love sneakers. We love shoes. We don't care about the money and anything else. If we did, we wouldn't be here.
No, it's true, man. It's true. Do you know what? We could spend a whole pod just on this flipping, you know, vibe and way of thinking and stuff like that. But look, it's just a great conversation to have because people are obviously going to feel different to each other. You got one side, you know, gatekeepers and investors technically that are collectors since so and so, but then you just got enthusiasts, bro, like people who are actual sneakerheads that wear the shoes because shoes are meant to be worn and nothing, like, for the most part, nothing else. Yes, we're all going to have some hype in the collection that holds a bit of value. Maybe you're holding them for a rainy day because we've all got that pair or a couple pairs that we're thinking, if we need to raise a bit of funds in an emergency, we can get rid of this Travis Scott, we can get rid of this and that. But for the most part, you wear all your shoes, or you try to wear all your shoes because you love this effing game, bro. And that's that. The game is the game. The game don't love you, bro. Like, the game is the game. The sneakers are made to be worn and loved, and that's it, man. That's it. But look, we've spoken a lot about it. It's a very interesting topic. Shout out to Sneaker Den. I know some people in the chat feel a certain way, but people raising these topics, getting a lot of traction, whether it is through social media, complex, whatever, it's interesting, bro. It is, like, as much as we feel strongly on this side, he feels strongly on that side. And it's all good, man, because you can't all be on the same page, bro, because we'll all be reading the same book. Do you know what I mean? That's how it is. But look, either way, we're just into it as much as everyone else, and that's it. Everyone has different motives and stuff like that. But whoever's here and a part of this channel and a part of this community, we love it, man. We love the shoes. We wear the shoes, and that's that. But look, I think we're going to round off to a pair of shoes that I didn't think I'd be talking about. Some Crocs, bruh. We're going to finish off with some Crocs. The bait pair, bro. Now, we've seen a few... is it New York? I think there was like lines and lines of people like just queuing up for these. But for some odd reason, am I bugging out? Oh, it says coming soon. I was thinking, what? They're just sitting there. Yeah. But, yeah, the Bape and Crocs, all of a sudden Crocs are cool and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I got my Crocs, bro. I got my Echo Croc lattes and I love them. But this is definitely the hype beast kind of vibe, and resellers are just munching, and do you know what I mean? But Has, talk to me, bro. What have you seen? Obviously, are you feeling these as well? Like, yeah, bro, talk to me, man.
Yeah, do you know what? I don't mind these, man. But then again, like £80, like you're paying for, you know, Bapes, you know what I mean? The name sort of thing. But yeah, I can dig it, man. I like the camo ones. The camo ones are nice. You know, I'm feeling it. But again, the whole Croc thing's coming back. You know, it's big in the UK. I saw in the States in January as well, quite a few people wearing Crocs and stuff, and people are going mad for them now because, you know, I think Bape was having its day back in the day, and then sort of Crocs have now sort of taken over, and it's like they're having their day, and it's just, I don't know, man. It's all swings and roundabouts. So, you know, it's just the in thing at the moment. And yeah, I don't mind a couple of their collaborations. I've got the Saleha Bembury ones as well, which I loved. I had on feet, I think earlier in January when I went to Miami. But I can dig these, man. They're their own sort of entity. Like, it's unique in its own right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, the fact that, you know, they've teamed up with Bape as well, obviously is going to cause like a massive stir for people. So yeah, man, I like these though. I like them, honestly. I really do.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not mad, you know. I know they look a bit but
the camo ones look sick.
Yeah, bro, resale prices already are like mental, bro. UK 10, 246 before fees. UK 9, 350 before fees. So yeah, they're going for price already, bro. Obviously £80 retail. But it looks like this is the most popular. Obviously, that signature camo,
signature
camo. Stuff like that. Trance, you're right, bro. Camo is definitely calling my name, but I don't think I'm gonna stand a chance, and I'm not trying to get too invested in stuff like this.
Definitely not for 350,
bro. yeah, no, definitely not. Maybe for 80 quid. But again, I'm not that bothered, man. I'll let the resellers eat. Do you know what I mean? And sell them to Sneaker Den. But no, I'm all good, man. I'm all good. It's cool though. Like when you see Bape sort of, they sort of dip in and out, don't they? Like Bape was a big thing, obviously back in the day, and then ever so often they're in and out with certain collabs and Adidas, obviously, New Balance, like all these sort of they're like a myth, you know, like they're here but they're not here, like they're gone. You know what I mean? But it's cool, man. It's cool. And for Crocs to get the collab, it's kind of a big thing, you know. Like I said earlier, if you can't get these, you're gonna take notice of the Crocs all of a sudden. Do you know what I mean? Say you're not into Crocs, but you're into Bape, and you're like, oh my god. Obviously, everyone knows Crocs, but you might get a similar colorway or a different color or a different type of Croc that you like the look of. All of a sudden, there's a sneakerhead born or there's a Croc head born. Do you know what I mean? Had to be careful there, Croc head. But you know, it's one of them things.
It's you know, it's quite clever. They're following the fashion trend at the moment. The hype is there for the Crocs. And like I said, mentioned that analogy earlier on, like, you know, you've got to strike whilst the fire's hot, the iron's hot, whatever you'll call it. But that's what they've done. It's like, right, now we're bringing out the Bapes. Okay, the Bape Croc. It's like, oh my god, now they've brought out Bape. I've got to have these, blah blah blah, which is quite cool. But am I going to go out my way to get these? No, I've got other stuff that I can wear, so I'm not that mad. But I think they're quite cool. I was even looking at the Batman Crocs that come out a while back.
Yeah,
bro, those I'll actually rock those. You know,
even the Goku ones, bro. Did you see those?
Oh, the Goku ones as well. I think the part of the whole charm about the Crocs, right, is that it's like it's very customizable now as well. And
what do you call them? Giblets.
Giblets, yeah, giblets or whatever it's called. Yeah, just poke them into the holes. But yeah, man, it's just easy wear, you know. And the fact that you can customize these, you can get different versions. I just think it just makes sense. So, like for people that are interested in it, so
you got the Vegeta Echo Croc. Is this Vegeta?
Yeah.
Wow,
Sick.
that is sick, bro. That is sick.
I'm surprised they haven't got like a Gundam one as well.
Yeah, they've got quite a few, you know. They've got like Minecraft. They've got quite a few different ones, man. Yellow Submarine. What's that? Beatles, Yellow Submarine. Oh, man.
Yeah, Yellow Submarine, Beatles.
Yeah, you can't, bro. When it comes to collabs, you can't mess with Crocs, bro. They've got everything. You've got everything, man. And I think
there's a Squid Game one as well. I forgot about that. Killswitch mentioned it.
You see? It's mental, bro.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's a bit like, you know, bobblehead or whatever it's called. You know,
the Funkos, you mean?
Sorry, the Funkos, yeah. You know, the Funkos.
Yeah.
Funkos. I liken it to that a bit because it's like you get different things, right? So you get different
Mm.
themes, different movies, different, characters and stuff. I think you had the Freddy ones as well, or the Jason ones as well. So it's like, if
Mm.
you're into these, you're gonna want to collect like a lot of them. I'm sure there's a lot of people that collect Crocs
Yeah,
for all
yeah.
different themes and stuff like that. So the fact that these are so customizable and you can get different characters and stuff, I think it's fun and it's great, if you're into it.
But there's a guy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but there's a guy that Prozac interviewed on his podcast, Kicks Chronicles for everyone. He's like the biggest Croc collector. So he's got like thousands of pairs of Crocs, bro. And that's just his thing. That's all he wears. It's mental, bro. I'm like, fair play, man. Fair play, because you can't knock Crocs. I know they're not the best looking, but they're fun. They are somewhat comfortable, and they're like an all-day, all-purpose kind of thing. Like if you want to do gardening, whatever. That's what made me kind of want to buy a pair in the first place, because even though they're just by the door, literally me or my missus taking out the trash or getting something out of the car, just whack them on, and then that's it. People wear them out though. People wear them in the house, stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's cool, man. Even Haribo pairs, bro. Look at this.
Yeah, crazy.
I want a pair of gummy bears now.
That is crazy.
I want a pair of gummy bears, man. Gibbets. Are they called gibbets? Gibbets? Okay.
I thought they were giblets, but they're not giblets or gibbets or whatever.
Gibbets? Call it gibbets. Yeah, that sounds mad, isn't it? Giblets.
Yeah, I know. I realised I said that. Poke your gibbets in the hole.
Oh, bro. Things will never be the same. That's so funny, bro. That's cool, man. But look, man, I think we're gonna wrap up there. We're coming into 2 hours. It's been an amazing pod. Obviously, some controversial topics, some amazing shoes to look forward to talk about. And yeah, it's an expensive time for us broskies. Like everyone involved in the game, whether you're an Air Max head, a Jordan head, or just a sneaker head in general, it's coming to the point of the year where you got to be selective with your pickups. And if you take L's, you know what? Literally on to the next one. It's kind of one of them times, and it's a good thing, but it's also a curse at the same time, because your bank is just not banking. It's looking like monopoly money right now. But yeah, it's been an amazing pod. Obviously, shout out to the chat, everyone. I can't shout everyone because you've all been amazing. Some good topics, some good chiming in. As strong as the community is over here, we're all on the same page, man. That's what I kind of feel like. But yeah, Hass, as always, my brother, talk to the people, what you got going on, and where can people find you?
Yeah, so as everyone knows, you can find me on HB Kicks on Instagram. So yeah, at this point, I'm just posting up loads of good stuff like photographs and composites and things like that. So I will try and bring you guys the brick by bricks this weekend. I've got some ideas that I'm trying to implement maybe this weekend with them, if not Monday. I've got a really cool idea for those. And yeah, I've got a few things in the pipeline, but I don't want to sort of get into that until everything's a bit concrete. But yeah, man.
The pun.
Excuse the pun, but you mentioned the cement earlier on, so
there you go. Catch Hass at your local building site for a photo shoot very soon. But yeah, man, obviously everyone, good luck with all the raffles, with all the camping out, with all the first come first serves, man. Let's hope we get what we want, and if we don't, there's some silver lining in the clouds, the gray clouds, and we get something better. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I just want to big up the chat again. On my side, I've got a few videos in the pipeline. I've got one that should be approved by a brand for tomorrow, so that should be out. It's a top 10. I know I haven't done a top 10 in a while, but it's one for the summer. We're gearing up for better weather, hopefully. And yeah, we've got some goodies coming in. So just check out the channel, subscribe. Obviously, the tech channel, the Tech Waffler, is up and running. Links down below to Hass's Instagram and the tech channel as well. But yeah, you guys have been amazing as always. Big love to everyone. And until the next pod, broskies, next week, Tuesday, we're doing this. Same time, same place. And yeah, until the next episode, broskies. Peace.